back to the new review. So, today we just picked up something from the Stop of Game, the GameStop. So, let's show the people what it is. There it is. Nintendo Switch controller, AFTERGLOW wired controller. So, there it is. That's what we got. What we got. That's what we got. Oh wow, it's too bright. Wait. Oh no, that's good. You're focused. There it is. $30 from GameStop. New Nintendo Switch controller. Not bad. Not bad. So, let's open it up and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the controller, AFTERGLOW by Nintendo Switch. So this is official Nintendo Switch, Nintendo licensed controller. Alright, so open them up, let's see what we got. Okay, here it is. There's the boy right there. Wow, that looks interesting. Very, very revealing of the inner workings. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool idea. This isn't a this isn't a new idea though. We've seen this in a lot of other controller brands, and different companies have made these kinds of controllers in the past. But this is Nintendo Switch's version of that, so I mean, solid buttons. You can hear it in the microphone, very good. Oh, this is like grippy. I think it's got like some grips on here. So let's take this boy out and let's see what it'd be like. Okay, there we go. So. Say it feels like an Xbox controller, not gonna lie. Oh, what is this? Why is it like that? Is this a stand? Or something? Oh, it pops off. Why? What is this for? I don't know. Okay. I don't think there was a use for that, but I mean, alright. I thought it was like a... Oh, there's buttons. Wait, what? Now I'm confused. What are these buttons for? What do they do? So it looks like these are buttons, and these guys press the button. But what is that for? I don't know. You hear that? There's buttons. Interesting. So I guess we got like buttons for the fingers down there. What that's for, not sure yet. But yeah. But yeah, it feels like an Xbox One controller kind of. These guys are a little skinnier. But yeah. It's got the same setup, you know, joystick, D-pad. You got the 4 buttons. Got your pause, you got your, or usually the homes are back here, but it's not bad. Easier to reach, to be honest. Because you're playing and you just go home. You got the triggers, the bumpers, all that. And here we have our sensor. No, plug-in, because this is a wired controller. So let's peel that boy off. Get the microphone in here a little bit. Nice. Just try to get a little bit of sound as well as you see it for a little bit more satisfaction. Wow, that's a deep hole, if you could see. Interesting. So this is the charger. So does it perfectly fit? Oh, it does. That's pretty satisfying. Oh, was that plugged in? Oh, it wasn't the right way. Oops. Okay, is it plugged in now? I don't know. Looks like it. Sorry if I put my hair in the camera there. Just trying to look in. So I think, yeah, that does look pretty satisfying though. That's a long cable. Like what, 10 feet it looks like? And then it's USB. So there we go. Alright. And it's just your typical Android charger, right? This little guy right here. So, I mean, you could use any charger, doesn't need to be this guy. But it's the one they provided, and it's pretty long, pretty nice. So, there you go. So let's look in here and see if we could find anything. So we will just plug it in. Let's see how it looks, see how it works, see how it goes. There it is. So that was the reveal, the showing, the gameplay, the use, all of that good stuff. A little bit of trash editing, but you know, it's alright. So that was it. It's a pretty decent controller, you know, it feels like an Xbox controller, so it feels your hand, so it feels like, it feels good, it's comfortable, it's usable, and just the way you could like see through it, and you got the lights, it's pretty fresh. And then those little back bumper things, you just hold that little circle button I was messing with, and you can click on those buttons, and then you can set those buttons to another button, if that makes sense. So what we did is we set up the left bumper, or set the left little button on the back to be Y, and then we set the right one to be A. So now you don't need to really move your fingers from the joysticks, and you can just click the back ones for like the important buttons. If you want, you can switch it to like triggers. You can switch it to clicking on the joystick, D-pad, home button, the action buttons, everything. So that's a pretty good feature, and you can change it whenever you want. So if you like, if for one game a few buttons are very important, and for another game it's different buttons, you can switch it in between the games to make it more convenient for you. Still playing Fortnite right now using the controller. And would you say that it's good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Is it better than the Joy-Cons?
Yeah.
Why do you like it?
Because now I feel like I'm actually playing not on my Nintendo, and the features on the back of them are really useful because I usually don't have the time to go swap to B or Y in the middle of a battle, so
Alright, so this is a few days after recording the rest of this video that you previously saw. My mic died in the middle of recording the last part where I talked about like the controller itself, because before it was more just like an unboxing and then we had gameplay, but this was like the review part of it, and the mic died. I don't remember what I said because it was a few days ago, so now I'm kind of just doing it again. And also my little brother is gone right now. He took the controller with him, so I won't be able to show you guys what I'm talking about in a lot of it.
but we still got the box, so. But yeah, it pretty much feels like a smaller Xbox One controller, which I think is better than the Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, because the Joy-Cons are really small, so it's hard to kind of grip. But with this guy, you know, it's got bigger grips, and it's just a bigger controller overall, so it's easier to grip, easier to hold, and it just feels more functional than the Joy-Cons. Even if you put them in that little, like the Joy-Con holder that makes it like a controller where you slide them in and you hold it, it's just still small and stuff. The button layout is kind of weird. So the layout on this, since I'm an Xbox One player, the layout on this was pretty easy to get around, so it's pretty good. So pretty much this little guy right here is like the action button, that little button. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little button down there that I was messing with earlier in the video. And pretty much if you hold that down, you can change like everything. And then also if you hold it and then you click one of the, it doesn't show the buttons, but those little back triggers thingies, you can assign that to be any button. It's not the most useful thing in the world because like you can easily reach every single button on the controller, but I mean, it depends, like on the game, for convenience, you never know. So, and you can switch it whenever you want, so that's also a good thing about that. Other than that, I don't really think that there's much else. This is only 4 minutes. The one that was recorded before was about 8, so I'm not really sure what I'm missing, but that pretty much covers it. The only thing that I personally don't like is that it's wired. I just don't like wired controllers, but it is what it is, you know. I don't know. And I dropped the box. But that's pretty much it. So, actually, I could show you guys some parts of the video that I had before, which has no audio, and just do a voiceover over it, because it shows like some of the functions of the controllers, and maybe something that I'm missing out on right now. So, roll the clips. So this is how it goes when you change the colors. You hold down the D-pad, it'll just like shift through, and if you press it, it'll just like barely go. And then the bumpers have the modes. So there's the one that fades in to different colors, and then there's one that just fades in and out of the same color, and then you have the brightness. So there you go. Now you know how it looks on and how the different colors show up on the controller. And then I think this is the mode where, or maybe not, but there's the mode where you can hit like the joystick in different directions and it'll just flash different colors, but I'm not sure if I turned on that mode at all, so I don't think that one shows, but there you go.
Subscribe. Watch some more videos. Let's go.